Hey guys, it's Shannon from iHeartRadio Canada, joined by Jason Derulo. Thank you so much for taking the time. How are you?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm doing really good. Here in Canada, it's a lot colder than it is where you are, so I'm a little envious of you.
It's
But
getting a bit chilly here too, though.
yeah, is it? Does it get cold in the winter?
Um, cold is all relative, right? I mean, it's cold for me being from Miami. We always got the heat in Miami, so it's a little chilly for me.
Yeah, that's true. Might be different for me. Okay, so you have a reputation in the music industry just for your insane work ethic, and you can see that in everything that you do. Where does that work ethic come from?
I think it stems from a lot of different things. I think one of them being watching my mother, as a kid, working several jobs at the same time as going to school. I think it also comes from loving what I do. I'm obsessed with creation. I'm obsessed with creating things. So, anytime I can get my creative juices going, it's hard to get me to stop. So like I'm constantly trying to one up myself. Like, how do I get to the next level? How do I get to the next level? So it's a competition within myself. I have a very competitive mindset. That comes from like athletics. So I think it's a lot of different things, a lot of different variables.
Yeah, crazy. Is the bar never set for yourself then? Like, even like hitting number one on the charts, do you still feel like you need to outdo yourself even then when you like reach the top?
You and I both know you're only as good as your last vibe.
Right.
So you got to keep the things coming. It's like it's success. I always say success is rented. It's borrowed. You can't own it. So you got to keep chasing. You got to keep paying that rent. You want to be successful. You want to be in that mind's eye.
Is that what got you so into TikTok when the pandemic hit? Is that just like your need to always be doing something and always be succeeding?
Truthfully speaking, I started TikTok for fun, and I just caught the bug. Like I loved that the app was just so freeing. Like it wasn't about glitz, it wasn't about glam, it wasn't about I got this, I'm going there. It was just about either doing a challenge, or what I decided to do was to create on it, right? And when I noticed that I had the freedom to like create different content, is when I really, really dug in. When I thought it was like a dance app, I was a little apprehensive. I mean, this is cool. It's not really. I mean, just like with every other site, right? So like Instagram and all that, I was just never really good at it because it just kind of didn't really fit my vibe necessarily. But when it comes down to creation, when it comes down to entertainment, when it comes down to those kinds of things, I'm your guy. You know what I'm saying? I can do that all day. I don't really want to show what I have. I don't really like to be like look at my great things. So I never really shined on Instagram for that reason. You know what I'm saying? But when it's about creating, it's your boy.
Yeah, I feel like that's an understatement right there because I have so many questions about TikTok because you post so consistently and you always have such fresh ideas. So, how do you even come up with the ideas? And do you have like a list that you go off of? Like, tell me it all.
I just ran out of ideas today, so that was my last TikTok that I'll ever do.
That's it.
It happens differently, honestly. Sometimes I'll just wake up with an idea and it's just like random, and then sometimes it's things that happen throughout the day where I'll be like, "Oh, that's hilarious! That's a TikTok." Oh, what? That's a TikTok. So it's like things that happen throughout the day that just kind of, I don't know. It's just always kind of on my mind. Throughout the day, I could be at dinner or something, and somebody like drops the fork or something. I'm trying to figure out how we gonna make that into a TikTok because it
So,
made me laugh in real life, so it's got to make me laugh online.
yeah, totally. And I feel like once you have an idea of like what performs well, it probably makes it easier too, right?
No, it doesn't, because I don't really performs well. Like sometimes I think I got to figure it out, and then like nah, like so you can work super hard on a post, right? And like it end up taking you hours and hours and hours. That doesn't mean you're gonna reap the benefits. That doesn't mean that the views and the likes are gonna be indicative on the work that you put into it. You know what I'm saying? Just because you think it's great doesn't mean everybody else gonna think it's great. And so I had to kind of take my feelings out of it, you know what I'm saying, and and just have fun. You know, it's about creation. It's about being consistent. It's about posting all the time. And, you know, you find a rhythm. And if a post that I thought was amazing didn't do great, that's cool too. I'll do something that, you know, I kind of threw together and that would go crazy. I'm like, what?
A good challenge, though. That's good. What do you have to buy at a restaurant to have a bill of over $100,000? What are you gonna have to order for it to get that high?
Yeah, you have to be treating the entire restaurant.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, so it started off as a celebration. I wanted to, you know, honor, you know, some of my influencer friends that, you know, started Savage Love, you know, like the trend. So I, you know, took them out to dinner, you know, as a thank you, you know, because they garnered hundreds of millions of views between them. You know, I mean, massive. It's such a massive help. And, you know, when you can create a trend and like really, really get it going, I mean, there's nothing that can beat that. So I know the power and the amount of help that they gave. So I wanted to just give back to them. Right. And then we got there and I didn't want to leave the rest of the restaurant out. So I just ended up, you know.
That's very generous of you. That's so sweet. That's awesome. Obviously your TikTok is huge, but your songs perform so well on TikTok as well, which is not something that everybody can say. Does TikTok influence how you create music?
No.
No?
I do. I'm very much a part of like the TikTok community. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of the artists that just come on TikTok to promote my songs. People aren't stupid, right? Like you can't just come on TikTok when you got a joint and expect me to be like, let me use this sound. I mean, of course, certain people can do that, but for the most part, you know, it just feels very fake. It feels very cold. You know, there's a separation between you and I. With that being said, utilizing some of the sounds that are like popping on there, it just kind of like works within that world, right? But when I'm making songs generally, like I make songs every single day. When I'm making songs generally, I'm not thinking about like how is it going to work on TikTok. I'm thinking about how is it going to work in people's hearts? How is it going to work for their mind? How is it going to be some sort of lift for people? You know, whether it's, you know, a song that, you know, you want to sing with your family while you're in the car, whether it's a song that's going to help you out of a breakup, whether it's a song that, you know, you want to hear at the club. It has to be that spine tingler in some degree, right? So that's what I'm constantly chasing. Chasing what's going to go viral on TikTok. I mean, that's just not how music is really made.
Yeah, totally. I get that. That's so sweet. And you've obviously done a good job with that, with Savage Love hitting #1 on the charts. That is a huge success. That's got to feel so good. There are a lot of BTS fans that are kind of like feel like you didn't give BTS enough credit for the song reaching #1. What would you say to those BTS fans that are saying that?
I mean, I would say maybe look at my other posts, because as soon as it went to #1, I mean, of course, my guys, those are my guys, you know what I'm saying? Of course, they get mad love, you know what I'm saying? It gave the song a new life. You know, it already had an amazing life, but they birthed an entire new life to the song, which, you know, of course, I'm super thankful for. So, I mean, to all the BTS fans, those are my guys. Never in a million years will I overlook the immense creativity, the powerful vocals. I mean, come on. It was just like a brilliantly kind of mastermind track, because it's just people from all over the world, right? My family's Haitian. Josh is from New Zealand. You know, they're from Korea. And BTS. I mean, come on, it's my guys.
That's the answer. Jason, thank you so much for taking the time. I really appreciate it.
Come on, you got it. Thank you very much.
You're the best.